All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I wanted to bring you guys a quick update. There's some recent news out that there's a little situation with a mining pool, so I wanted to jump on this and let everybody know, and we'll see how this unfolds over time. But it is a very large Bitcoin mining pool, and it seems like something is wrong. So we don't know the extent yet, but I'm going to tell you what I know. So we cover Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners all the time on this channel. If that is content you're interested in, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We're making a push. I'd really like to get to 11,000 subscribers, so anybody that is willing to subscribe who enjoys the content, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so just to give you some perspective, here is a list of the Bitcoin mining pools. So really, by the time you get down to number 10 on this list, this mining pool is 1.5% of the worldwide exahash rate. So there's only a few major mining pools in the world. These top 10 account for, 98% of all the Bitcoin mining. So the pool that we're talking about, it comes in at number 4 here. It's called Poolin. They have 10% of the Bitcoin mining hash rate worldwide. So this is a major player in the mining of Bitcoin. Okay, so this article came out today. Poolin, one of the world's biggest Bitcoin mining pools, acknowledges liquidity issues. Now, this is all too familiar. We've been down this path before in the crypto universe over the last several months, right? I think everybody thought we were maybe on the other side of this, and this is still early information, so again, we'll see what happens. They still have a bunch of good talking points, but we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Is this another liquidity crisis coming on, or is this just a blip on the radar? So I'm gonna give you both sides of that story, and I think it's too soon to tell. Hopefully, obviously, it's something that's quickly corrected. Poolin CEO and founder Kevin Pan assured users that funds are safe and said the company might look to debt to solve its liquidity troubles. So, I mean, that's the CEO and founder saying they have liquidity troubles. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to this. Poolin, one of the largest Bitcoin mining pools, suspends withdrawals from wallet service. So this is where the actual problem is right now, or this is actually the first leak, if you will. So that is obviously a giant red flag. Poolin Wallet, the wallet service of one of the world's biggest Bitcoin mining pools, is suspending all withdrawals as it tries to preserve assets and stabilize liquidity, the firm said on Monday. Poolin Wallet also said it's continuing to explore strategic alternatives with various parties. So that's not the most warm and fuzzy feeling that I get from that sentence. Strategic alternatives with various parties is quite vague. If your Bitcoin's in a Poolin wallet, you do not have access to it. They have frozen withdrawals, and they're a bit vague on when they're going to start withdrawals again. So they wanted to say a feasible solution will be provided within a week, the Post said, echoing Pan's statement that the company would soon come up with a plan to fix the issues. Okay, so this is eerily familiar to the type of statements we were getting from Celsius and from Voyager in the days and weeks before they had a liquidity problem that ultimately neither one of them could solve. So I'm not saying that's what's happening here. I'm just saying this is very early stage. This news came out today, and I want to get it in front of everybody. Like I said, it is not affecting the price of Bitcoin at the moment. There is no crash here happening. This company is assuring everybody that essentially they're going to be back up online in the course of a week. It may even be faster than that. I want to show you an article that came out 3 days ago, because I think this is where the problem reached a critical point for them. So they may have had some smaller liquidity problems, and then this happened. Okay, on-chain data shows Bitcoin miners have moved about 4.4K Bitcoin to Binance, something that may prove to be bearish for the price of crypto. Okay, as pointed out by an analyst in CryptoQuant Post, the recent transaction seems to have come from the Poolin mining pool. So this was 3 days ago. So it looks like this 4.4K of Bitcoin that was moved onto exchange, onto Binance, came out of Poolin. So this, I think, was their blow to liquidity. And they may have already had some type of issue, but this obviously would have exacerbated that by quite a bit. So you can see here's a little chart that they put together in this article. So from time to time, this does spike. This was back in May. There was a day where 2,600 flowed on exchange. Then on June 13th and again on June 20th, on Friday, we had this 4,400 Bitcoin. It looks like all of it came from the Poolin mining pool. This is an article from a website called CoinGate. Breaking: mining pool Poolin halts withdrawals, huge crisis ahead, question mark. So we don't know, right? They're leading with huge crisis. We don't know that it's a huge crisis, but it is definitely for them a liquidity crisis, and we're going to see how it affects everything. But what I wanted to show you is this article points out what the total potential exposure is here. So if I go down to the middle of this article, there's a paragraph here called "How much Poolin owes its customers." customers. Meanwhile, it is not clear as of now as to how much Poolin owes in digital assets to his customers. As per known wallet figures, around 18,000 Bitcoin is currently sitting in Poolin's wallet. That's around $300 or $400 million. So that's actually relatively small exposure. The question is, what effect is this going to have on the Poolin mining pool? And are there ripple effects like we've seen in the past where, the breakdown of the Terra Luna system created a cascading effect with Celsius, Voyager, and others, where we really went through some massive downward pressure in Bitcoin as that was all priced in. So, is this just some lingering remnants of that, or is this a new liquidity crisis that's coming? I don't know. I'm not getting panicked about it yet. This pool is in China. I don't even think people in the US are even allowed to use this pool. I'm not sure about that. You can drop down in the comments and let me know if you guys know what the details on that are. So I would love for you guys, if anybody knows more about this or more details or more up-to-date details, please feel free to drop them in the comments section. I do read and respond to comments, and it would be helpful to keep everybody in the loop. So that's what we're here for. That's what the community's here for. Anybody that's got an update on my update, feel free to leave details below. So that's all I've got for you for now. Again, there's no trading of the Bitcoin miners. The equity markets are closed today in the United States. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.